Yo guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content. Here we are on my alt today. The reason we are on this is because I was planning on taking it to Manibus. However, due to the sign up being so close, I can't use an exit card, so we still have 17 hours until I can take my alt to Manibus. But when I logged into the main, or to the alt account, it's been either 2 or 3 weeks since I've been logged in. If you head over to the events tab, it also gave me a pop-up on the main screen. It'll give you this reunion gift, rare deviation, and you can get the Marine Star festering gel, you can get the pure gold Digby, and you can get the extra dimensional cat. I don't know the exact amount of time. I'm pretty sure it was 2 weeks though. It was from when I started Lunar Oracle on my main to today. Today's when I actually logged in. Actually, it may have been yesterday when I logged in, so I'm pretty sure it was only 2 weeks. Now, the other gift is 10 Asterism crates, so 5,000 Asterism. You know, it's something. Butterfly Emissary crates of 5, and then once again, one of these time-limited deviations. The way you actually make them permanent deviations that you actually get to keep is by completing these little emblem tasks on here, and they're all very simple tasks, such as level up the battle pass 1 time. If you level it up 50 times, you're gonna get, you know, 500 of these emblem coins. Now the thing is, it only needs 1,000, so I don't think we're gonna have to do the battle pass one, thankfully. As you can see though, there's also a daily login one. Just by logging into the game and playing it, they're gonna give you some stuff. So if you were thinking about taking a break from this game, 2 to 3 weeks, at least make it 2 to 3 weeks. Then when you come back, you'll have this mission to come back to. It'll give you something to do. One, it is new content. I don't know when they added this, but this is more new content, guys. You just gotta not play the game for like 2 or 3 weeks to get it. We're gonna go ahead and get onto these tasks. I did already start on mining any ore 25 times. And once again, open 4 gear or weapon crates, craft more than 1,000 bullets of any. So really, I could just craft 4K bullets real quick and then be done with that one. I mean, these are all really easy to complete, I will say. I do like this. I think it's very, very cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on into mining the ore, and I will see you in just a minute. Alrighty guys, and we did actually finish the mining task. If we go over to events here, we will actually see that those tasks are no longer available. Now, something interesting about this, for weekly task, it claims the maximum is actually only 200, so you might actually have to do a level up the battle pass. So if it's only 200, we should be able to get these all completed really, really easy. So another one was craft more than 1,000 bullets of any type. We need to complete this 4 times, so we're gonna go ahead and head on over into this crafting bench, see what materials we're actually going to be needing. It does look like we're just gonna go with some copper. Luckily, we still have our full furnace array. These are 4 perks, so this shouldn't take too long. Looks like we might have to turn it on. I don't think it was powered off of the other bases. Hopefully the deviation generators are still up there. Worried we don't got no power. No, we got power, but it's not connected. So let's go ahead and just wire this up real quickly. We are not worried about it looking good. We just want to make sure that we do got some power here. So we might even just direct wire right to the furnaces. And it's because the... Okay, so we gotta get rid of this because the thermal tower that was actually causing this to be a polluted zone is no longer existing. So we're just gonna go ahead and slap some power down. I'll see you in a minute. She ain't exactly what she called pretty, but you know what? It'll do. So let's go ahead and just hook this up here. We should have our power now. There we go. Our furnaces are now working. I forgot that since my thermal tower was my way of this actually being a polluted area, I wasn't actually able to do that. So we're just going to spam it out because we do have tons and tons of copper here to smelt. I think we're actually going to go through and just smelt any other ore that we have. I didn't specifically see a smelting task. However, we are needing a ton of copper, and I think this is going to be the best way for us to get a ton of copper as quickly as possible. And as you can see, we're going through a lot of furnaces just on the copper. I collected the Digby's because they've been sitting for a couple weeks, and they were all at like 2,000 of every single ore. So I've got tons of ore to be placing in these. As you can see here, we're almost done though. Boom. So we're gonna go ahead and let this smelt. As a matter of fact, I think what we can do now, since we started down here, is just go through and go G to claim, G to claim, G to claim, G to claim, 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 and claim, and we're at 100. So we'll go see if we can't get our first 1,000 bullets made, and then we're probably gonna go back to that furnace. So here we go. Copper pistol, whatever makes the most ammo is what we're going for. 120 does look to be, and we're not trying to do AP. 180 rifle. Ooh, that's really good. That's nice. So that's gonna be really easy. Boop, 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 boop. There is 1, 2, 3. We are at 3 now. We're gonna go ahead and go collect the rest of these, and while we're collecting these, we should actually be able to go ahead and get, you know, the final stack made super duper easy. Like, the rest of the stack should start smelting while we are collecting this copper. We're also getting just the asterism stuff finished off. It did give me 10 asterism boxes. I'm thinking I already used them, and we're still like we're like 45 out of 66k, so we're getting pretty close to the asterism cap, but we're not quite there yet. Let's go back down the copper rounds once again. Boop, 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 boop. Well, why are we... Oh, we're low on gunpowder. Do we have anything to make gunpowder? I think we have a problem here. I think there's a problem here, guys. We are actually low on gunpowder. So we're going to go ahead and throw some logs in a furnace, I guess, and we'll go from here. Go ahead and check the task. It may have completed. It does say we have a whopping 4k ammo right now. It may have already completed that last ammo task. Nope, we are 2 out of 4, apparently. So we do still have... Yeah, we're going to have to get some more gunpowder made up. We're going to go ahead and start making that gunpowder now. We're also going to go ahead and go and look. Returnee emblem. Wonderful. I think there's just one more set of returnee emblems to collect. We're going to go ahead and make some more gunpowder real quickly just so that we can get these ammos crafted up. So I'll see you when we're done with the ammo crafting. I think you get it now. See you in just a bit. Alrighty, so the next one we're actually going to do, as it is limited to 200 a week, is just going to be doing a purification at our base. So we're gonna make sure we can actually build the function facility, and yeah, there we go, we got all the materials. So we're gonna do it right here. We're gonna go ahead and do a purification now. Once again, I'm not worried about this base. Boom, boom, boom. Just add in what we got. Go ahead and get a little bit more asterism, and all we had to do is complete a purification for 60 of those. Then we're only gonna need 20 more, and I think the easiest one I'm gonna go for is just clearing a rift entity 2 times. I'm pretty sure that can even be on any difficulty, so we're probably just gonna go to normal mode and you know, go from there. But as you can see here, here's the purification. I don't think anything's even gonna be able to spawn to actually get here. We might have to go ahead and defend from some enemies out here. I will see you when this is actually done. I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, so another thing I will go ahead and mention is I actually don't have any cold resist gear, and the only monolith I was willing to challenge was Tree Ant, and we just barely didn't make it. We don't even have the teleport tower unlocked for it. So another thing it actually said was securement silos, and being that we have heat resist, we don't have any all-weather stew. We're gonna head to Oblivion, and we're gonna go clear Silo 08 on any difficulty twice. That's gonna go ahead and give us our final 20. Another thing to note about this is that due to the cap, let me go ahead and explain to you the cap and what this cap means and how much you're gonna have to play when you do come back. So the emblem task itself, you can get 200 a week from weekly task, and then regular task will give at a maximum of 600. So that's a total of 800. What this means is you're gonna have to complete the weekly task twice, and you are actually going to have to complete the actual, either just logging in every day is going to give you 40. So if you do 40 times 7, or 40 times 5 evens 200. So you'll only need to get your battle pass leveled up 40 times, and then, you know, there's 80 more there, so 32 levels on the battle pass is what you'll actually have to gain in total. So you'll need to gain 32 levels on the battle pass. You will need to do your daily login every single day. So if it is an alt account for yours, make sure that every day for those 7 days you're getting that daily login reward. It starts the next day. So as you can see here, I don't have any of the completes on that. However, that would be 40. Leveling up the battle pass is pretty simple. I'm gonna go do the securement silo challenges. You could also just go open up 4 gear and weapon crates. You could also submit 100 chaosium of any type to a thermal tower if you're in Way of Winter. That is a whopping 60. Once again, weekly tasks are capped at 200. I don't really feel that I need to show you my challenges of Silo 08. However, in order to end the video, I think I'll just see you, and we're gonna go ahead and do a little edit here. We're just gonna let the 2 challenges of Silo 08 play out in a time lapse, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. What do you think of this returning player event? Is this gonna push you to actually take a couple weeks break off the game just so that you can get this returning player event? Because it is a blue festering gel, and from what I remember, it's very hard to actually farm up that one. I think it's a Manabus only farm, and it's just a pain in the butt. It's a lot of time spent when you literally could just take a break from the game and get it. If you're already fed up with the game, it might do you a favor and you may be able to enjoy the game longer and have a better experience overall if you just go ahead and take a 2 to 3 week break, come back in 3 weeks, see if there's anything worth looking at, and if not, you might even want to take another break after you do this, because we are not slated for any new content until Q3. The rest of it's all just going to be visual wheel filler, just like the Lunar Oracle. We can have high hopes for this and hope that it's actually decent content, but there is no guarantees there. And with these devs' track record, I highly suggest if you're fed up with the game, you might want to take a 2 to 3 week break at least, just so you can get these returning player rewards. I don't think anybody's covered a video over this because I don't think any of the other content creators have actually taken a break. So I'm going to see you. We're just going to go ahead and time-lapse this so that we can get our clears and get our final 200 for the week done. And let's see how the Battle Pass is looking, because I don't think I'm going to worry about getting it leveled up, because I can get it leveled up 38 times. That's what I'll be able to do. Now, I'm going to be doing that when I actually go to Memetic. I was thinking about going ahead and taking my time and going ahead and like farming these silos up so I could go ahead and get the mod boxes, so I could get a mod set built up for some sort of new build. That way I could get the third build showcased. We are going to be showcasing a build when we are on the Memetic scenario. We will see what I end up doing in the next 16 hours, if I actually farm up any mods or not. But I am out of here, guys. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it or find it informational, and keep it beast mode. And one final thing I did want to go ahead and cover, as I forgot to actually cover this, was that there's also a return shop. Now this shop contains materials, fuel, all kinds of things that you might need. It's only like 50 rubber, you know, all this other stuff, but I think it's mainly meant to get your gear upgraded. Another really interesting thing about this shop is it contains a whim called the Regeneration Elixir. Now while I haven't ever seen a deviation that actually gives this, I could have missed one. There might be one in PvP that actually does give this. I'm not quite sure on this. Deep inside, you yearn for more. When near death, you gain a chance to rise again with HP slightly restored. So if you die, you will be revived if you consume this whim. There is only 5, but this would even be worth taking to the next season. I'm gonna save my shop points until I go to the next season. That way I'm actually able to earn these things in the next season. But I do believe this is the end. Go ahead and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and keep it beast mode.